Good morning, my beautiful collective. I hope you have a wonderful day. What's up, collective? You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Oh. Show me some numbers down here. What is that? 22. Woo, 22. 22, 22. 22. That's a good number, y'all. 22. And I see 11 as I put the dice down. Trust in your gut, and your intuition. Knowing that I guide you. Now you're on your own. No one there beside you. You are not alone. No one is alone. Truly, no one is alone. You got the big guy up there. You are never alone. Some of y'all, your ancestors watching over. Someone to watch over me. Your ancestors. Get out of that mindset. Everything is as it shall be. Guidance. What did I say, y'all? Your ancestors are watching over. You're never alone. You know, sometimes that isolation people think can drive you crazy, but that's when you really get in touch with who's around you and what's around you, right? Just because you got people around don't mean that people are to your higher good. Don't mean that people are going to be bringing betterment to your life. Sometimes them's the people that's bringing the worst to your life. So Spirit removes from you those you don't need. You got to trust that. You got to go in and trust that guidance and intuition, though. Some of your loved ones, right? Some of your loved ones watching over, wanting to protect you. Get out of this mentality. Sometimes people leave you halfway through the woods. The fair weather friends, right? When things get a little real, they leave. Right when you need them the most, they leave, right? Fair weather friends, thank you, Spirit. Moment to moment. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. Who can you trust? Yourself and God, okay? That's what you got to learn. Self-imposed isolation, y'all. That just means you keep your circle tight. Okay? There ain't nothing wrong with that. You trust your guidance, your gut instinct. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. How many times I have to skip out on you for you realize you don't need this motherfucker around? Spirit's like, do you really need him around? That goes, guidance is number 3, and moment to moment is number 2. That's the evolution, right? When you learn to understand yourself, master yourself, understand how life works. The pitfalls, right? The good, the bad, the ugly. The beauty of it. It's the fucking beauty of it, guys and gals. A spiritual guidance. Let go and let God. Let go and let God. Close every door to me. Keep those I love from me. Children of Israel are never alone. For I know I shall find my own peace of mind. For I have been promised a land of my own. Spirit will remove those from you that you need to remove from. 22 here, possibilities. Oh, sweet Jesus. Schizophrenia in reverse. Moment to moment. 222. That's what y'all gotta learn, right? Those you can trust and those you can't. Those who are untrustworthy. Those who have many fucking faces, right? Those who play many sides. Those who you don't need. Spirit removes those from your path that aren't to your higher good. This is the mastery. 22, 222, the guidance to get the healing that you need. But this is on your own, princess. This is on your own, dude. You have to learn this shit yourself through the hard knocks of life. This is when you learn to get down on your knees and pray. When you are feeling your weakest, that's when you pray for the strength. Because Spirit will show you and give you the strength that you need. You best fucking believe it. He will also remove from you any person, place, or thing you don't need. Clear your path. Clean your hedges. Right? That way you can spot any snakes in the grass. That way you can spot any pitfalls. You know what's coming at you, right? Though y'all, I have to tell you. I had a run-in with my possum last night. Got my possum and my rabbit. I've had a rabbit every year since I've been up here. But this year we got a possum, okay? I think it's one of the babies that was grown. He wasn't full grown yet. He just seen me and walked on by. Walk on by. Yeah, ripeness. Things ain't ready yet. Spirit's gonna let you know, right? The tree's got a flower before the fruit can bear. The tree's got a flower before you can bear the fruit. You got to open up, right? This is that spiritual opening. This is that awakening, guys and gals. It's got to happen in that manner, right? Fruit trees don't bear fruit if they don't flower and the flowers get pollinated. You got to pollinate this within yourself. You got to pollinate this within yourself. That is a lesson you have to learn. Now, you can learn it or you can, right? You're going to learn it or you're not. Until you learn it, to go deep and realize, are them fair weather friends that you can't count on worth having around just so you're not fucking lonely? Because you know they're going to leave you at any point in time, right? Completion and friendliness. 2 again, look at this. And completion. We got 4 2s up here, y'all. This is that life lesson. This is that journey. This is the mastery of your soul. This is the mastery of your life. It is the mastery of your life. You get thrown on that journey to understand what the fuck it's all about. Because usually that's when you're going to get that awakening, that chance to turn your life around and do what you need to do. Now, you're either going to follow the directions and the guidance from your ancestors, your deity that you worship, or you're not. You're going to stay stuck on repeat until it starts to skip, you know, those you can't count on. Because now even your freaking player, your music player ain't reliable, right? Electronics going bad. Electronical issues, right? Incomplete friendships. Incomplete partnerships, right? Oh, it might be good to party. They might be have good time to go out with. But then what? When the party's over, Billie Eilish. Don't you know I'm no good for you? I'll only hurt you if you love me. Quiet when I'm driving home and I'm on my own. I could lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. I could lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. Oh, Lord. See, someone is fighting this evolution. This is that spiritual evolution. And it's a spiritual evolution, guys and gals. That don't mean your ass goes to church. This just means you sit down and you put faith and trust in something higher. So in your moments of weakness, in your times of struggle, you know you're not alone. And you realize that in order to ripen, you have to let that flower bloom. You have to come out. You have to let that flower bloom and let Spirit give you the guidance that you need or the books that you read. positive affirmations, right? Because someone is fighting this breakdown. Spirit's like, how fast you going to go into that brick wall for your change? How fast you going to go into that brick wall for your change? Huh? Some of y'all, it's a downward spiral, right? You know, you meet with a group of friends, they get you going. Some of y'all, you meet your drug dealer, right? They get you addicted to shit. And yeah, they're your friend when they're supplying to you. And, you know, because eventually they know you keep going down that path and you're not going to exist anymore, right? So are those really your friends? Or are they just your friends when you're buying shit off of them? How many times have we heard people ODing and no one around? Or people around and no one fucking doing anything? You know, that's your friends, ain't it? Some of y'all are heading towards a freaking brick wall at 90 miles an hour. Gotta go with the flow. You gotta know when to hold up. Know when to fold up. Know when to walk away. Adventure, right? Exhaustion. I said this is exhaustion followed by adventure. That rebirth, that chance to renew, that spiritual rebirth. When you've worn the fuck out, right? Some of y'all suppressing shit to the point you don't even know what the hell is up. You got to find that release. You got to let go and let God. You got to know when to go in. You got to know when to pull back. You got to learn when to love yourself. You got to allow yourself to bloom in order to freaking produce fruit. That spiritual awakening. That inner child healing, guys and gals. Inner child healing. Knowing, you know, if you are into addictions, maybe you don't know no better because that's the way you were raised, right? Everyone around you did it, so you got into the drugs. Everyone around you drank, so now you're a drunk. Everyone around you did X, Y, Z, so that's why you do what you do. Your karmic relationships, right? If you go from one shitty partner to another shitty partner because you didn't know no better. It's kind of inbred. That's what you've seen growing up, so that's what you think is the norm, right? The guidance and the healing. Rewiring that inner child. Rewiring what you have been taught that wasn't to your higher good. And that's when Spirit will put you in isolation, right? So you can learn that on your own. Some of you, that isolation is to go detox, right? Maybe you need to, if you're thinking about it, go to fucking rehab. If you know you got an addiction. For some of y'all, if they say your energy, this could be someone around you. Those of you with children, Archangel Michael, right? How long you gonna go till you hit the brick wall, right? Until you no longer exist. The opportunity to grow, to learn, to bloom, to blossom, to turn what you have into something fucking amazing. Experiencing life instead of just walking through it. 3-3 showed up, 2-2-2s. Y'all, this is mastering yourself. That's some beautiful energy, wasn't it? That reawakening, going into this new moon energy. What are you going to do? What are your affirmations? What are your thoughts? What are your dreams? Are they supporting you or are they hindering you? You'd rather spend time with people just so you're not alone that you know could ditch you at any point in time? Is that a friendship? Come on, Spirit. What word of advice we got here? That's a beautiful energy. Someone's not going down the awakening path, though. I know you all that comment are beautiful people that have gone through the journey. You know, we get the static when we have the comments on. We need to send more love and light out there because, Lord have mercy, the happiness is agitating the evil. Some of the friends just come around when things are good, and then next thing you know, they're gone. They come in or just come in long enough to stir up havoc in your life. Now, some of y'all, you got them friends you hang around with, but if you got in trouble, they'd be fucking knocking your ass out in a fucking heartbeat because they good, upstanding people. You don't know who the fuck you're dealing with. Stay on that energy, guys and gals. I remember growing up as a kid, the one that always get you in trouble, and then, you know, when you got in trouble, they were gone. They'd run back to their house. Y'all know what I mean. If your friends jumped off the bridge, would you? Apparently so. Right? You go in and get an ass whipping, and they go home and, you know, nothing happens. The Hermit in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. And the Six of Wands. Watch the reconciliations right now, okay? If you're recovering from something, the last thing you need is a person that has access to what you're recovering from, right? You can't go into rehab, come out for alcohol abuse, and try to get on the wagon if everyone you hang out with goes to the bar for their social events, right? You can't recover from something if everyone you know is attached to what you're trying to recover from. That's just straight ass common sense. I don't care who the fuck you are, or what the hell your issue is, right? If it's overeating, right? If you're trying to go on a diet, you can't keep hanging out with the friends that all the time want to meet at a good restaurant and, you know, eat good food. And, you know, you'd feel out of place sitting there eating your fucking salad, right? How you go to work with it. Don't matter what area of your life it is, guys and gals. They're all decisions. Bring in balance. Bring in balance. But that's what you got to bring. That's the work you got to do. You working with spirit. You working with your guides. You working with guidance. Doing what you need to do. Two of Cups there. Two of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Yeah, releasing from those you don't need. Especially if they're associated with things that aren't to your higher good. Right? That's a kind of fucking no-brainer. But not feeling bad about it. You need to go inside and get your shit. Yeah, with the Three of Wands right here. 33. 2233. Yeah, this is mastering. This is leveling up. This is learning. This is learning. And this is learning the hard way. Because some of y'all, that's going to be your issue coming up or coming in, right? Let's say you get out of a situation. Next thing you know, everyone that wants to come around you is going to be wanting you to, let's go to the bar. Let's go eat. Let's go eat at that new restaurant. I hear they have some really good desserts. Like, I'm trying to diet. If you're worried about your money, right? You can't keep going out with friends that want to go to the most expensive places. And you broke ass ain't got the money. You go spend it on the weekend, and next thing you know, you ain't got no money come Monday morning, right? Doing what you need to do, y'all. This is life choices. This is someone going through a fucking journey. Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is holding back, right? Queen of Wands in reverse. There's going to be people that aren't going to be happy about that when you pull your energy. Queen of Wands energy, some of y'all, maybe you need to go celibate for a while, okay? There ain't nothing wrong with taking a break. Maybe not worrying about having someone right beside you all the time. You know, don't go from one relationship straight into another. Is that a problem that you've had? Is that an issue that you've had? Some of you could be having a Queen of Wands energy wanting to kind of entice you because you have pulled your energy away. Y'all need to stand your ground. If they loved you, they wouldn't be trying to manipulate you in any way or so. They respect your boundaries. Respecting the boundaries, right? Respecting your boundaries that you have set. And try not to infringe on your boundaries. Right? Wheel of Fortune. Y'all, you had to learn this lesson. Everything happens for a reason because you have to learn the fucking lesson. Now, you can learn it the hard way or you can learn it the easy way. Some of y'all just figuring that shit out, right? You're just figuring that shit out. Got King of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Moon in reverse. You know, some of y'all, these could be friends from your past. You've known them for hell and ever, maybe high school days, college days, but you kind of know. You just need to just chill. Remove yourself. Enjoy the silence. Enjoy your own company, right? What do you do when you're by yourself? Y'all, I've been catching up on F. Scott Fitzgerald. I've been drawn to read F. Scott Fitzgerald, one of my favorite authors. I've been a fan since read The Great Gatsby in high school. You know, of course, there's not a whole lot of work by Fitzgerald, but you know, if I could go back in time and visit a time, that would be awesome. See him and Zelda at one of them beautiful Gilded Age parties. That would be awesome. F. Scott Fitzgerald. The Beautiful and the Damned's another good book for y'all. Most people know Gatsby. The Beautiful and the Damned. You're relearning. A lot of you. This is drinking more water. Getting I don't want to say this. Finding that inner balance. Finding that inner balance. Who you give your time and energy to. What you give your time and energy to. But don't get overdrawn in thinking, right? Don't get so tied up in thinking. A lot of this, Spirit's going to let you know what you need to know. Okay? You're going to learn a lot of this shit on the fly. Because you still got to live. You still got to get out there in the world, right? But as you're doing it, you're going to be learning. That's the choices that you make. If you're on a diet, you're trying to lose weight. When you go to a restaurant, you kind of look for the low-calorie menus, right? Or when you can, you pack your lunch, right? Everyone keeping their water bottles handy. So you're not forced to buy a $3 bottle of fucking water somewhere, right? You brought it from home. Different things like that. If you're trying to save money, you do things that help you save money. If you're trying to get healthy, you do things that you try to get healthy, right? You walk somewhere instead of driving. You get a bike. If you ain't got a bike, get a bike. You bike your ass where you need to go, right? You're making healthy choices. You're learning to make them healthy choices as you go in whatever it is. And, you know, y'all, I'm not a drug person because I've seen that shit destroy my family, okay? Some of y'all with your little addictions, whatever it is that you got, fucking learn in moderation, right? Moderation. Moderation. The evolution. Knight of Pentacles here with the Temperance. This is when Spirit tells you to sit your ass down, get yourself balanced. So when you make your decisions, when you make your actions, they're not just sporadic. You know, they're like calculated. Well, calculated is not even the word. You're not rushing into it. Even though it's King of Wands energy, you've done the research. You know what the hell is up, right? You know the truth and what could bring disruptions to you. A lot of you battling addictions, right? You know you can't be around certain people because your time and association with them was based on things that were very toxic. You know that. And it would just put you back to where the hell you were before, and any growth that you had would be for naught. You'd be starting at ground zero again. Just because, I'm lonely. Let's go call somebody up. Yo, this coincides with that last reading I did. The spiritual guidance, guys and gals. Everything comes together for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. You take the energy and you go with it, right? It's a learning process. Some of y'all, this is that spiritual process that we talk about. Now, this don't mean your ass walks into church. This just means you learn to trust the big guy up there. You learn to trust your intuition, to trust that you're never alone. So when you're wanting to call up somebody that you know could be a trigger for you or whatever you're trying to recover from, you don't. Right? All those years of sobriety or all them months of sobriety just pissed away because you were lonely one night and decided to go out with a friend. that not really a friend because they had plenty of access and probably offered you what they knew you were trying to pull yourself away from, right? Bottom of the deck. It's not that hard a decision, but it's the decision you have to make. Anything else on that? That seemed preachy, but someone's going through this shit, right? They haven't decided what they need to do. Right now, they've spirits set their ass down and they don't know. So, people need to know. Anyone, depending upon where you're at in the world, dealing with addictions to drugs or alcohol or anything like that. When that's your life and you are removed from it, you have to start new. You have to find new people, right? You have to find new options, new healthier options. And how you're going to find it and where you're going to find it. Not everybody has a support system. That's why, it's easier to give it to God and just pray on it. Y'all just pray on it. That's how a lot of people end up in tarot land. And hopefully we move your ass into more of a spiritual type way of thinking, right? Trust your guidance, your gut, your intuition, and go with it. Then you'll get the spark. You'll get that spark of creativity. You'll get that spark of realizing what you need to do, right? You get put in the right direction. Queen of Swords here with the Five of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to be able to say no to the things and people that might try to entice you, okay? And that's just human nature, y'all. We all got addictions we need to deal with. I need to put down my fucking cigarettes. I know that, right? But, you're able to stand in your ground and make the decisions you need to make. Even if other people ain't happy about it, right? Judgment reverse, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. For a lot of you, you might have had to let family go or close loved ones. Some of you, maybe boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, or wives, right? How many times we hear the tale that, the wife, one or the other, got sober and the other one didn't. So it kind of disrupts the whole family dynamic, right? And as you try to do good, as you try to move on and get in your power and your strength and do and make smart decisions and heal and make your new lifestyle, your new choice of being sober or whatever, your reality, a lot of people ain't gonna like it. They might like the old you, right? You gotta end that shit. You gotta end that shit. You let them watch. You let them watch from a distance. You do what you need to do. Because that's the only way you win in the end. This is all about you. You got to get your shit together. Those of you with kids, get your shit together so you can get your kids back, right? Or keep your kids in a safe environment, right? It's about you and anyone that you have to take care of. Your little babies. Some of y'all, your fur babies, right? Some of y'all, your farm animals. You got this. You got this. He who can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, I love that. I love that. Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light.